Hey everybody, it's the second episode of the day. Hopefully it gets out on time. It should be coming out at 1:15 p.m. Central Standard Time. The first episode came out today at 1. The first episode of today. There's a playlist up in the top right. You can click into that, and that way you can actually just like save that and watch the things when they come out on Tuesdays and Fridays. But yeah, I'm going to go and do the countdown, but it's episode 16 according to Crunchyroll, or episode 7 part 2 according to anyone else in the universe. Lisa Hamon Coach. I'm wondering who Lisa is. It's like if Whamu is Wham. Anyway, let me just count down. 3, 2, 1, go. If Cars is Cars and Whamu is Wham, who is Lisa? Like, I want to look it up, but I also don't want to get spoilers, and there absolutely would be spoilers to that. God, he's got a weird-looking skull. It's such a convenient plot. Like, it's very JoJo to have rings that, like, are poison that they have the antidote to. Like, it's so fucking anime. Like, why do you even own that? What is the purpose of that? Also, he's doing really good for someone who's got, like, 2 rings surgically inserted into him. Like, if you weren't, like... If the Pillarmen weren't assholes, he'd be... Like, they'd be great doctors. Like, you got a heart problem, you're having a heart attack, bam. Indiana Jones, that shit, you're good. In and out surgery, you're fine. Takes longer to get a fucking Big Mac. You want a vasectomy? Bam, you're good. Like... They'd be great, but unfortunately they're like the ultimate life form and have no reason to actually do that. Someone jerked off to that. If you can't tell, the coffee's actually like hit my system at this point in the morning. So now I'm like alive. It's like coffee to me is like blood to a vampire. If I don't have it, then I just have to like stay in my coffin away from the sunlight. I don't have a coffin, but like, you know, I don't know. Sleeping in a coffin would be kind of rad, but unfortunately they don't make like 2 people coffins, I don't think. I don't really want to sleep in a coffin next to my wife. I'd rather sleep next to my wife like one does. It's very like 1950s to sleep in a separate coffin than your wife, you know? So they're just going to go all the way to... They're going to go all the way to Venice? They're just going to casually go all the way to Venice and back in World War II era Italy. Like, normally that's a pretty fast trip. Like, I've never left the country, but like, vaguely I know where both of those places are. Like, Venice is like, it's up, like, if Italy's a boot, it's like on the back part of the boot up at the top, right? And then like, Rome is kind of like halfway up the thigh on the front half. Like, closer to the ankle than not. Americans refer to it as a boot. I'm sure everyone else in the world does, but I'm just saying, like, in case if that made no sense, Italy looks like a boot. Otherwise, I just seem like a crazy person. But that's probably already what I seem like. You've watched, like, 16-something episodes, or 15, 16 counting this one. So you probably know that at this point. Hey, look, there was a little map there and everything. I got it right. I think Venice is a little farther up, though, right? Maybe not. It was rotated, so it looked different. Please tell me who Lisa is. That's a main character if I ever saw one. Like that outfit? Weird flex, but alright. I mean, I guess everyone in this universe dresses like this. Can you not fight everyone? Who else would it be? Literally, who else do you know in Venice that could do this shit? So how long did it take for you to get here? Like, how much time do you actually have? Because you don't have a full month. How does she know this is happening? What? 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 His feet are so tiny. You know what they say about a man with tiny feet? He doesn't brush his teeth, let's be real. Where's that hooked on? God, people are just doing surgery all of the time on this guy. Bro, do you think you actually have a chance? Respect women. He suddenly, like, had a sip of it. The respect women juice. Just a sip, though. That's, like most JoJo characters, she's just filled with weird-ass flexes. Sorta, not really. Oh, safe is not the correct term. Again, very short series. So they got there in a day? Damn, air travel back in the day during like World War II was really not that bad. Maybe they drove. Like, I just assumed that, like, you know, it was kind of like not an easy thing to do to get around, like. He, of course, is just posing down at the bottom rather than attempting to climb. Punch so hard you rip your clothing? No, you just ripped your clothing on your own. Have you? I remember one specific occasion where you told someone that they're a hag, and you just left them to die. How big is your shirt? It's a lot of oil. Yes, yes, she will. So is she gonna go fight the Pillarmen too, or what? You need to get over the fact that she's cute. Like, that's really not doing you any favors right now. They're gonna spend the entire month down at the bottom of this oil well. You haven't even... You've just been sitting at the bottom of the fucking pillar this entire time? Come on, man! Are you fucking kidding me? You've been at the bottom of this thing this entire time, not realizing that? Fucking shit, dude! Jesus Christ, why are you this dumb? You saw... He explained how it worked. And you've been at the bottom of this thing watching him do it for like a day. Humanity's doomed if he's the guy that's got to save us. So how do you get this thing built? Like, that's a trap. What's the construction crew like to get a pillar that like floods oil down? Like, this is a very expensive fucking pillar. What? Maybe. He didn't because he's not a stupid bitch like you. Oh. This show. Don't breathe, dumb. Do it right. So I'm gonna kick you down there again just because he said that. Probably not, no, but if he doesn't make it, then you don't have to show up to the Coliseum and you're off the hook. That's the fucking point. Oh, this fucking show. Gotta get my gun because you're cheating. Cheating. You both get kicked back into the pit again. No. So, Jojo, what the hell? No, he's a prick like that. To be fair, she somehow knew this situation well enough to be able to make a fast training montage. Oh my god. She has many pillars and many oil. What? Okay, what are they? Misha and Logs. Like, oh, the Highway to the Danger Zone guy? What's his name? Kenny Loggins? Other guy, I don't know. I'm sure it's obvious. I mean, to be fair, like, this whole breathing thing is relevant to, like, so I did kendo, which is, like, Japanese sword fighting, right? And a lot of it does have to do with, like, breathing and keeping your breathing regulated. The general thought process being that you can't, breathing, like, cuts down on your mobility. Like, your body moves in a certain way when it breathes, so you can't react as effectively when you're breathing in or out. So you need to make sure that you're breathing at specific times, and there are, like, these, like, battle cries you do that have to be done specifically as well. So it kind of all did have to do with breathing. It's probably where they got the idea. Not necessarily kendo, but, like, martial arts. Like, just having that focus on breathing. I was wondering who the girl in the, like, the intro thing was, and apparently it's her. And so I guess we're gonna just forget about the girl on the bridge. Like, I started talking about that a minute ago, but, like, yeah, no, you're not. You don't treat women well, JoJo. Let's not let's not kid ourselves here, man. It's okay. So what are the Pillarmen doing this whole time? All right, well, I'll see you guys Friday if you don't watch anything else I do. I recommend that you do, because it's like this, except for it's not JoJo, so it's good. Sorry, even after this many episodes, I still gotta give you guys shit. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.